Lieutenant, my brothers and sisters, this is King EIRC III. And I call myself King because I am the master of my universe, as well as you should be the master of yours. The mother and father of your fate. The leader of your destiny. Make sure you're that. As I am, therefore I think. And as I think, therefore I am. But let's get into the subject, my brothers and sisters. I found this battle between very beautifully intellectual brothers and sisters about this word nigga. This whole scenario has opened up a whole lot of thoughts in my mind in terms of what, who, what, when, and where, and how we got in this situation. In my perspective, is a way of soothing our irrationality in which the word is being used. It's irrational. That's why it bothers us. Actually, it's a form of cognitive dissonance, the way we use the word. Because we know the negative, the powerful negative connotation it has. But yet, we know the powerful positive connotation the word has. And that's the divine paradox. Things are and they aren't simultaneously. But due to the fact that we're alchemists, we must try to find a way to transform things from a base state into a precious state. So there's many sides to the usage of the word nigga. It without a doubt has been beaten down upon us. It has been ingrained in us. It has become a part of our structure, socially, not scientifically. Because if we were dealing with science, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. The root of the problem with the word nigga is black and white, which has no scientific base. It's a social construct, which will lead to further understanding the way we're going. And this is the concept of the law of use. Use it or lose it, right? So if you don't use it, this is the scenario we come to with the word nigga, in my perspective. And my perspective is just my perspective. It doesn't have to be yours. You have your own perspective. That's the only way this whole thing called the world works, as individuals. We come together collectively. Words have power. See, when we was raised, they used to say stuff like, sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt you. And once again, that's the divine paradox, because that is true on one hand, but on the other, I mean, where I'm from, talk is cheap, but talk will most definitely get you murked on the street. Took up out of here, wrong words, loose lips, you know what I'm saying? So, we have to understand the power in words. The ancients say that words were magical, and that once they were put down, the power within transcend time. Words make us immortal. The walls of the temple Luxor speak to that. The ziggurats, they speak to that. The inscriptions, the paintings on the wall, the writings on the wall, they speak to that. See, we gotta understand that a picture is worth 1,000 words, and the symbol is worth 1,000 pictures. It wasn't a lack of education or refinement that produced those cave drawings. Indeed, it was the opposite. It was a refined way of thinking and knowing that words, images, ideas have power and can be made immortal. The problem with the word nigga is also the solution for the word nigga. The problem with the word nigga is also the solution for the word nigga. Is also the solution for the word nigga. It's the way it makes you feel. If something makes you feel good, and you've gone through the proper processes of thinking to arrive at that conclusion, who am I to deny you what makes you feel good? You are only the one that can either deny yourself or propel yourself. You know, nobody changes until they're ready. Everything I'm saying, let me put this disclaimer out there too. This is what I see as the world. But that's just one part of me. Another part of me is what the world sees it as. So I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I want to be very clear. Never let it be said that King Eric III told people how to think, how to act, what to eat, or what to do. I prefer to suggest. And what I suggest is, debate is over. Sarah Sutin, the debate is over. Professor Larry, the debate is over. Sutek, Sarnetta, all of my brothers and sisters that have engaged in this flow of communication, the debate is over. Reason being, we have to understand what debate means. Latin breakdown of the word debate is to beat down. And how long will we continue to beat each other down in the quest for knowledge? It's ridiculous. What we need to consider is the conversations that we can have and how informative they can be to inform and put our younger brothers and sisters, our older brothers and sisters in shape so they can make their own decisions. It's not using the word nigga that's the problem. It's abusing the word nigga that's the problem. It's not the fact that we use the word, it's the fact that we allow the word to use us. So my brothers, continue your lively conversations and informative communication about the subject, because you're allowing other brothers and sisters to arrive at a fantastic determination on what they want to do next and how they want to play their hand or how they want to roll the dice when it comes down to that particular trait, because it becomes a trait. It becomes a trait because there are things that come along with the word nigga. Unfortunately, one of the side effects of the word nigga is the word bitch. And I don't mean to use these words to shock you. I'm using these words because we need some healing. Heated, fiery, almost bloodthirsty, strategized tactic towards addressing this issue. We can do better. We deserve better. We are better. So, in closing, my brothers, we have to use higher laws. So I don't get discredit or give too much credit to it. But what I will say is, let's end the debate and start the conversation. Arguing at its root of the Latin word, arguere and argutere, one meaning to prove and the other meaning to prattle, prattle meaning to be childish. We have to be careful what we're doing and how we're doing it. I heard the brother Natural Tahuti speaking about how the word nice means to be stupid. It does. And the word kind don't mean to be nice. The word kind means to treat someone as your kind. That's why you can never take kindness for weakness. Because if you understand kindness, it can never be weak. But what you don't understand, you don't understand. And the impact of the word, if you don't know that fire is hot, you'll get burned. It's heavy. People swung from trees. Got beat to their knees. Lost their life because of that word. So you be careful. Be wise and civilized. Stay educated. Don't get infiltrated. Reoccupy your heart. Speak from a place of strength. Nigga. You ever heard somebody say, my brother, I'm gonna kick your... No, it's nigga. It's nigga. Because it's that deeply rooted. Yet and still, it's a word that has a root in a history that surpasses the Western world. So we can't not recognize that either. the lineage of the etymology. So with that being said, my brothers, I would strongly, strongly, strongly suggest that we leave the debate alone and stop beating each other down and strive for conversation so we can help our brothers and sisters become more informed and more in shape and make their own decision about the use of the word. It's not a matter of right or wrong or weak or strong. It's a matter of perspective. And the more we can allow others to have their perspective, right, in liberty and freedom, liberty and freedom being different, because liberty is given, the debate is over. Let's allow the conversation to begin and inform each other and communicate like wise and civilized, righteous brothers and sisters. So G's up. King Eric III, EKG House.